What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like in the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. This is easily the latest I have ever started a recording ever, but I am happy to report that the new PC is up and running. She is humming right now, you guys. Way louder for some reason than my previous PC, but feeling good so far. Hopefully this solves all of the audio popping issues that we've been having. Hopefully I can, play some different games in maybe better quality now. We'll see. Now, today's task is thankfully a simple one. I'm thankful for that because honestly, I wasn't even sure if I was going to have enough time to record this video. Usually I'm like finished editing at this point. So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna see how much we can actually do. But I'm thinking for this basement, like what are we really missing in this house? We don't have a sauna. We don't have an in-home movie theater. That's kind of a favorite of mine. And honestly, that's all I can really think of at the moment. So let's just roll with the movie theater, the in-home movie theater first. I'm actually going to start with decorations in this room because I want to make sure we have enough space for the TV. Speaking of which, I know there's a monster TV in here that I've been just dying to use and still haven't found the opportunity to do so. $1,400 television going right up over here. See, usually for the at-home movie theaters, what we've done in the past, I think that looks pretty good right there, is we'll use the projector screen, which is great, but you can't really make out what the projector screen is projecting. The TV, on the other hand, looks very, very good and fits on that wall just beautifully. Absolutely. So let's get out some walls next. And one of the doggos is drinking upstairs. That's cool. Let's bring this out quite a ways. Actually, we could even try to create some sort of an archway instead of having like a closed door or something leading into the movie theater. I don't know. It could be cool. But we'll start with those walls there. Place another one down right over here. We want the spacing to be equal on both sides of the room. So that will go there. We'll then need one more wall, right? Because on the inside then we've got two spaces here and then two spaces there. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Now this is all going to get filled in, I think. We may end up, this is like one of those scenarios where we may end up building some walls. We may end up smashing those same walls out later on. We're just trying to get a real feel for everything. So once again, we could have like a central walkway leading into the movie theater portion. We could just have some nice, simple lounge chairs, preferably recliners. That would be ideal. Maybe with some cup holders, some extra little nooks and crannies to store all your snacks. You know the deal. And then in here, we can definitely get rid of these string bean lights. We'll place some nice sconces up on the wall or something like that. Try to really make it feel more like a theater. And then a red rug would probably be another solid addition. The gears are turning, you guys. I'm getting a little too far ahead of myself. So let's figure out this archway then first. We'll see if there's any good options to use here in the catalog. Also, I've been going through the Steam Workshop quite a bit. Every chance I can get, just trying to see, what's new. And I have downloaded quite a few new things. Maybe we'll see those later on this episode. Who's to say for sure? I don't hate the arched opening, but I'm almost wondering if that double slider pocket door would be a little bit better. Also, you don't want any additional light like bleeding into your theater space. That wouldn't be super fun. So let's try that double slider like pocket door doodad. We'll see if we like that one a little bit more. Not the one with the windows. Again, for the lighting reasons. Should be in here somewhere. Thinking we go with... Wait, what's the difference between these two? Double sliding doors with door frame. Double door. So does this one open up differently, I wonder? This is just a test, just to see. It does. Okay. Yeah, see, I like the pocket slider. I think that looks way more dope. So let's grab this one. We're going to just do all white woodwork here. And then black handles. That's probably fine. We'll get it rotated around. And then hopefully, if we did this properly, We're not going to have any clipping issues with the corner of that wall. That is mint, dude. Okay, last but not least for this doorway, we just have to add some lintels, and the deed is done. Sick, dude. I really like it. I think this is going to be a solid little movie theater space. Okay, on to the walls next. I want it to be dark. You know, I want it to feel dark in here, but I don't want to use just pitch black on the walls. I feel like that would look a little odd. So we're going to try this gray fog out. It's like a really, really dark blue, dark gray color. I don't hate it. I think it actually looks pretty nice, but it'll look better once we get some additional like wood trim in here. So let's finish up painting this wall. We'll add some trim, then we'll take a step back and have a gander at this bad boy. See what we're thinking. I think it looks great. The only thing I don't like is the floor in here. I feel like if we had tile floor like this, the acoustics would just be all off, you know, especially if we're gonna have some surround sound in this space. So I'm thinking, let's check out carpet. You know what? We rarely ever use carpet for anything. There is also this linoleum. We could get like real movie theater-esque and use some linoleum in here. We'll see what we think about that. It actually, this reminds me of a garage floor. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. It looks like it's trying to be a garage to me. What do I know, right? How crazy does this one look, dude? This is, I mean, we're not going with this. I'm only doing this because I'm curious. You know, it's not as bad as I was expecting, just from the little, like, icon of it. I'm sure that would be cool for something, somewhere, just not here. Let's try this one, the black fitted carpet. Since we're, you know, we're trying to keep things dark in here, as dark as we can. Ooh, that looks good. That looks much nicer. And then just imagine it if we had like a strip of red, sort of like a red carpet leading down the whole center. Do we have a red carpet? We do. There's a dark red one. Okay. Have I done this before? I've probably done this before. So sorry. We're doing it again. Do we go all the way to the end? Do we stop just before the wall? Let's stop just before, and we'll see what we think about that. No, it's got to go all the way. It's got to go all the way. It looks funny. Okay, so now we've got our nice red carpet. Let's see if we need to, you know, widen the red carpet a little bit, or if we should even shorten it. You never know. So let's get some furniture. Some nice big comfy armchairs for either side of the aisle. You know, it's coming together, but it's not coming together the way I had hoped it would. I would have much rather had, you know, 2 of the recliners on either side of the aisle here, but they're just too large. You can't fit 2 of them. The room's also more narrow than I was hoping that it would be. But funny enough, I did actually try out a different set of seating here. This one in all black Arathang. It's honestly, like, at first glance, it's not bad. It could truthfully pass for movie theater seating. However, the headrest, actually the backrest of it, everything's just so tall. No shot that you're gonna sit in this chair and then have somebody sat behind you. They're not gonna be able to see anything. Like, they will not even see a lick of that movie. So I decided to scrap that idea. Those actually fit quite a bit better on either side of the aisle as well. But I think this is probably the route we're going to end up going with. So next on the list, what we need to do is grab some sconces for the walls. So we're going to focus on some lights, and then also maybe just some movie posters. That usually helps, you know, seal the deal. Here we go, you guys. Now it's looking like a proper movie theater. We've got the nice classic movie theater-esque sconces up on the wall, even like the courtesy lights or whatever you would call those, so you don't trip over the stairs or whatever, you know, when you're walking up in the theaters. This, obviously, it would be way cooler if we could have like a staired room. I don't actually know how else to describe that, but basically if we could have the actual like incline of a movie theater in a home, that would be very, very sick. Unfortunately, we can't do that. What we can do is this right here, and I think it looks fantastic. The courtesy lights especially. I didn't even know those things existed, And I think it's a solid touch here. So the last thing that this room's really missing is going to be, you know, snacks, dedicated snack table, and then popcorn machine table as well. I'm almost positive we have a popcorn machine in here somewhere. Okay, we do have a popcorn machine. However, it's a little too large to fit comfortably on this table. I also need to like keep it away from the wall on the backside because that's where the doors are. You know, that's where you'd actually reach in to scoop out the popcorn. But on the front is where it has the cool popcorn signage. So we kind of still need to keep that visible. It's a whole thing. But you know what? I think it'll live up there very comfortably. The last little bit of decorations are in place. I think this room actually came out pretty nice. Although it's not exactly what I had envisioned initially, I think it came together pretty well. So over here, we've just got general movie theater snacks. Unfortunately, I don't have any popcorn, oddly enough, even though we have a popcorn maker right over there. But we've got potato chips, Nature Valley crunchy granola bars, and then 2 things of Pop-Tarts. Also have like an additional cardboard box down there. Maybe that's where all the popcorn things are stored. Oh, and then the Attack on Titan poster. Everything else you guys would have just seen. Oh, no, hang on. We also added in some brewskis. Bud Heavy over here. This is not a brewski. Technically it is, though. Depends on who you ask, I suppose. We got a Starbucks brewski right over there. Starbucks coffee. So, that is it for the movie theater room, ladies and gents. Now we need to figure out what on earth we're going to do with this whole other portion. I know we had talked about maybe adding in a sauna in here, but this space is still way too large for just a sauna. So, you know what? Hang on. I might have just sorted this out. If I remember correctly, it's something I downloaded very, very recently. But let me see if I can find it in here. Yes, here we go. Dude, we got arcade machines. First up, skee ball. $5,500 for one of those machines. I don't know if that's an accurate price or not. I could see that. Then we've also got a Arcade Kick Pro, basically a soccer arcade game. Seemed kind of cool. Had to scoop it up. I didn't see any golf ones or like the boxing ones either. Those probably would have been cool. This one is very sick, dude. Daytona USA 2. 12,000 buckaroonies for this. See, these items will fill this space very, very nicely. These are so cool, dude. Obviously non-functioning, just strictly decorative purposes. Also threw this in here, kind of a wild card. I ran out of space pretty quickly, and I didn't have any other arcade type machines. So this could probably pass as an arcade machine, I'm sure, somewhere. The only thing we're really missing now would be like a coin exchanging machine or a token machine, something to that effect. But this is so cool, dude. I love it. I especially like this one. This one is very, very cool looking. Try to make sure we left enough space on the right side so you could still actually climb up in there. Dude, it's sick. It's sick. Okay, so we've got this half of the room now pretty much full of stuff. I can't imagine we'd be able to cram much more over there. But now we also have this portion of the room that has nothing. And I mean nothing. And what do we put over here? We could add another room, I suppose. Like a smaller bathroom and then maybe add the sauna in there. I don't think that's gonna fly though. It's an awkward shape because now what we've done is we have this hallway right here. So if we were to put another room in, it would just be this room. It would just be one big room. There's no way to break it up anymore. I guess we could at the very least paint this room and like add the floor trim or wall trim as well. I think that would definitely help clear things up in our mind. The dogs are just barking non-stop. And I have no idea why. Are you like stuck in the wall? Yeah, you need food and water. Okay, you're the one that's barking. Dolly, this way. This way, follow me. If I go far enough away, maybe she'll teleport to me. No, it's not happening. Dolly, I'm so sorry. How did this happen to you? I hear you, girl. I hear you. Let's try to pick you up. Maybe? Oh no. Oh no, the game doesn't know what to do, dude. I thought I almost just killed everything. I'm gonna save really fast. Usually there's a prompt that asks me if I would like to save before I go back to the main menu. This time, no prompt was given. There is a very, very good possibility that everything we just did is now gone for forever, and we would have to recreate all of it over again. It's way too late in the afternoon now for me to have enough time to redo all of that and then have an edited video up for you guys the next day. Please, please tell me that didn't just happen. Okay, we didn't change anything up here. Dolly appears to still be stuck in the wall by the sound of things. She is. Honestly, that's good because at least that's the same. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. We're good. We're good. Everything's here. We're fine. I was very nervous just then, but I mean, still, Dolly is stuck in the wall and we've got to get her out somehow. Is it maybe because of the bed? Should we try to move the bed out of your way? Are you good now? Are you stuck in the floor trim? I just don't know what I could do to help you out of this. Follow me, maybe. Let's try follow again. Nope, still not working. Okay, since that's not working, let's try to just pick you up again. Maybe now that we don't have the bed in between us, it would be a little bit easier. No, I still can't even do that. She's free! She's free! Wait, are you gonna go do your business again by the gate? She does this every single day, you guys. Every single day. Why? Why? Right next to the gate that we're supposed to walk out of. And you're gonna do it. You're gonna do a number 2 now, aren't you? Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. At least she's unstuck and isn't barking anymore. The barking, it needs to stop. Well, what do you think, girls? What do you think of the new arcade room? Pretty sick, right? I love how I just talk to the pups as if they could even understand me. You, unfortunately, can't play any of these games, but honestly, neither can we, so not a huge deal. I do think it looks a little bit more like a finished basement, like a properly finished basement with the walls all painted white, all the trim, but I'm still just sort of at a loss as to what else we could add into this room. As I mentioned, it's very large. We could definitely break it up into smaller rooms by adding in some walls, but I have no more ideas for this room. So if you guys have any suggestions, recommendations, make sure you leave them down in the comments. But this is definitely a shorter episode. Apologies for that, but you know what? Sometimes it do be like that. So I think that's where we're gonna wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.